Chelsea felt aggrieved after David Brooks was only given a yellow card for his foul on Marc Cucurella in the match against Bournemouth. The incident came under the spotlight because referee Robert Jones became the first Premier League referee not to change his decision despite being called in by VAR to review it. Brooks appeared to make hard contact with Cucurella off the ball, but Jones stuck to his decision after viewing the replay, deeming Brooks's action to be reckless, not violent. Former referee Dermot Gallagher explained that Brooks pulled the front of Cucurella's shirt, not his hair, so the referee only gave a yellow card. However, Chelsea manager Enzo Maresca felt the decision was unfair. If you give a yellow card, it means something has happened. How can they say it's not dangerous? It was clearly deliberate towards Cucurella. I think it should have been a red card, said Maresca. Interestingly, former referee Keith Hackett actually thought Cucurella should have also been given a yellow card at another point in the match, calling him a player who needs to be watched because he often commits fouls. This decision will certainly add to the disappointment of Chelsea, who are struggling to return to winning ways. Chelsea officially recalled Trevoh Chalobah from his loan spell at Crystal Palace, despite his impressive performance with 12 matches and 3 goals in the Premier League. Chalobah was sent home because Chelsea is experiencing a defender crisis due to injuries to Wesley Fofana and Benoit Badiashile. However, according to Fabrizio Romano, Chelsea are still actively looking for a new centre-back in the January transfer market. The Blues are monitoring several names, especially if Axel Disasi leaves. One of their main targets is Marc Guehi from Crystal Palace. Unfortunately, after Chalobah's return, Palace seems reluctant to let Guehi go, especially since their coach, Oliver Glasner, stated that the player wants to stay. Chelsea are now racing against time to strengthen their backline before the transfer window closes in February. Will they succeed in bringing in a new defender? Let's wait and see. The racism controversy involving Enzo Fernandez has resurfaced after anti-discrimination organization Kick It Out questioned FIFA's attitude towards the incident. The Chelsea midfielder was caught on camera singing a racist song towards French players of African descent after the 2024 Copa America final. The French Football Federation has also lodged an official protest with FIFA, but so far there has been no clear decision regarding Fernandez's punishment. Chelsea have conducted an internal disciplinary process, and Fernandez was later appointed vice-captain by Enzo Maresca. However, Kick It Out questions whether FIFA is actually investigating or just letting the case slide. In his letter, Kick It Out CEO Samuel Okafor compared Fernandez's case to the punishment received by Tottenham midfielder Rodrigo Bentancur, who was banned for 7 matches for discriminatory remarks about Son Heung-min. According to Okafor, this difference in treatment has raised concerns among fans and the global football community. So far, FIFA and CONMEBOL have not given an official response. Will Fernandez receive a similar punishment, or will he be allowed to play without consequences? The public is waiting for clarity. Chelsea have finally brought Trevoh Chalobah back from his loan spell at Crystal Palace. Although the decision was made by the club and not by Enzo Maresca, Chalobah's relationship with the manager remains positive. With Benoit Badiashile and Wesley Fofana injured and Axel Disasi potentially sold, Chalobah could immediately be thrust into Chelsea's back line. Statistics from WhoScored even show that Chalobah is Chelsea's highest-rated defender this season. Another advantage is that Chalobah is still fit and already understands the Premier League atmosphere after performing consistently at Palace. With the Wolves game only taking place on Monday night, there is enough time for Chalobah to adapt again and is likely to be included in the starting 11 straight away. Amid rumors of players coming and going, Renato Vega's name has emerged as one of those looking for a way out. The Portuguese player is reportedly being linked with Borussia Dortmund after his lack of playing opportunities at Stamford Bridge. Although initially brought in as a cover for Marc Cucurella, Vega can actually play in several positions. However, in the Premier League, he has only started once, and that was as a midfielder against Bournemouth. The rest of the time, he has only played as a substitute with a total of less than 100 minutes of playing time.
This lack of playing time has sparked speculation that Vega wants to leave Chelsea. However, the latest report states that he does not want to leave permanently, but is only looking for more playing opportunities through a 6-month loan option. Chelsea itself is in a crisis in the backline after Wesley Fofana's injury. However, Maresca prefers to recall Trevoh Chalobah and Aaron Anselmino rather than give Vega a chance. In fact, Chelsea's defense is still fragile and often concedes goals. For Vega, going to another club could be the best solution to prove his quality. If he manages to show good performance as a centre-back, he could return to Chelsea next season with a stronger status. Now, the decision is in the hands of Chelsea and Vega. Will Maresca give him a chance, or let him develop elsewhere? Chelsea have finally made their first sale of the January transfer window official, with young winger Zain Silkat Duberry joining Bournemouth. According to Fabrizio Romano, the deal includes a sell-on clause and first-team appearance incentives. Silkat Duberry will be contracted until June 2028, although the transfer fee has not been disclosed. The 19-year-old was a mainstay for Chelsea's U23s in Premier League 2 last season, but has struggled for game time this term. He is a versatile player, able to play on either wing, and has represented England U17s. The sale of Silkat Duberry is thought to be just the start of several sales that Chelsea could make this month. Another name that has been linked with a move to Fulham is Tosin Adarabioyo, which would bring in a huge profit for the Blues. Everton are increasingly aggressive in their hunt for new players in the January transfer market. The 0-1 defeat to Aston Villa further confirmed one thing. Their attack line needs additional quality. With 12 matches without scoring, David Moyes has no choice but to find a solution as soon as possible. There is news that Everton are also eyeing 2 Chelsea players, Ben Chilwell and Carney Chukwuemeka. Both players have been sidelined from Chelsea's main squad and are more often played in cup events. Maresca is ready to release them, and Everton sees this opportunity as a golden opportunity. However, there is a problem. Currently, Everton already has 2 loan players, Armando Broja and Jack Harrison. With the rules limiting the number of loan players from Premier League clubs, Everton must release one of them before they can bring in a Chelsea player. Broja, who is injured for 10 to 12 weeks, has the potential to be returned to Chelsea, while Harrison's performance has also been unsatisfactory. Now, everything depends on how Everton strategizes in the remaining transfer market. If they can overcome those hurdles, Chilwell and Chukwuemeka could be valuable additions to improve the Toffees' form in the second half of the season. Enzo Maresca is eyeing a defensive overhaul following injuries to Wesley Fofana and Benoit Badiashile, with Trevoh Chalobah recently recalled from Crystal Palace a potential solution. Chalobah is expected to make an impact, although Josh Achimpong, who is also highly regarded at Chelsea, is not yet ready to play a major role. However, there is also concern about the attacking line. Chelsea have registered 85 shots in their last 5 games, but have only scored 4 goals. Maresca could make changes, including giving Joao Felix a chance to feature more often. Felix, who is more often used as a left winger, could be given a role in the number 10 position, previously occupied by Cole Palmer. Maresca said that it is difficult to play Felix alongside so many attacking players, but with a change in strategy, Felix and Palmer could be an effective option. With performances continuing to decline, Maresca must quickly determine the best combination to ensure Chelsea return to winning ways, starting against Wolves.